Hi everyone, I'm Scott here. Actually founded Travelhorse with original purpose to uplift travelers through a travel platform. Same time, trying to allow interaction for them to know more about God. So this was the original intention for the project, where I wanted to introduce luggage deposit services, whereby travelers and backpackers could put their belongings and put their luggages at different places in the city, mainly across local shops, F&Bs, cafes, and restaurants for luggage storage. But came COVID-19, so what we did was we make a switch to delivery service, whereby most of our merchants were experiencing the retail closure due to the laws back in I think March 2020. Yeah, so we saw there was a way to actually bridge this interaction between them and their end consumers. So we decided to come in to provide this delivery service for these F&B merchants primarily. Yeah, and we have also expanded to working with home-based merchants for their delivery options. Yeah. I guess this was motivated by a personal pain point which I felt back during my exchange program in China. I traveled to Hong Kong to participate in the hackathon. So, but unfortunately, on that first particular visit to Hong Kong, there was quite a heavy downpour, and I had to find my way from the airport terminal to the cruise terminal that was held on the other side of the island. Yeah, so I took about three and a half hours. Yeah, making my way from the airport to to the terminal with my luggage, which was with your luggage and a backpack. Yeah, so that kind of caught me vividly. Yeah, I still could recall that experience like till today. At this moment, Travelhorse is not doing anything related to the travel space or the luggage deposit space. Very start of our journey in terms of operations, what what I did was I was actually the main driver. We got a van. Myself and my co-founder were basically there at the restaurant and the F&B partner for about I think close to 10 to 12 hours because we wanted to try out the different operations. So that I think back then that was where we just get started. So I think one of the challenges is that we have to do everything by ourselves, including driving, coordination. Yeah. So also recruiting operations people trying to help us. Yeah. God spoke to me and the team in terms of the challenges and also opportunities that we see in these challenges. So and God just find a way to speak to us. So they were telling us about this program, not really a program, but they were telling us about this application that was administered by Enterprise Singapore for basically logistics companies to apply. Then thereafter, this F&B merchants will get a 20% reduction in their delivery cost. Yeah, we gave a shot and we submitted our application, and I think it got through at the end of that particular month. We got approved, we got selected. I think we were one of the 12 companies in Singapore that actually got selected for this program. Every day is very memorable for me. This is a space that operations issues are bound to appear every day because we are always on the road. Memorable experience would be actually sorting close to 300 parcels at industrial car park. Yeah. So back then we had a lack of resources in terms of like a sorting facility. So what we did was we actually sort the parcels out on the industrial car park on a Sunday evening. Yeah. Well, because we wanted to also we wanted to work on a travel platform. Okay. Then the word horse came because we wanted to. I think there are two meanings here. So the first meaning is that I wanted to relate more. I want to put across a more biblical message in the sense that White Horse came about to provide the light and also came to help people in need. Yeah. I think that was God speaking to me, and I wanted to speak to other people as well. Then on a more operation meaning, I think horse will represent a reliable workhorse catering to the different needs of travelers. And I think now more, I think in current context will be in terms of the logistics needs that people will need. And I first heard about DM360 back in, I think maybe 2019. I was introduced by a good friend of mine, Raymond. That date, I think so, which is 2018. Yeah, so maybe second half of 2018. So that's where I get to find out more about the DM360 through Raymond, and we actually sort of saw the preparation work by SC and the team leading up to the actual launch of DM360. Yeah. I think back then there was a need for more in terms of operations need and quite practical in the sense that Travelhorse needed a merchant because we were partnering up with F&Bs, we were partnering up with cafes, right? So of course, it would be better if we could get grow more spaces for luggage storage in that sense. So that was where I pitched to SC and the team to onboard DM360 onto the platform. Yeah. So SC encouraged me to actually sign up as a member. Yeah. So, and I did. Yeah. Important milestone for DM360 would be the opening. I think which Sister Lena shared was back in September, October 2019. Yeah, so I think that was very grand. That was very marked a very important milestone in the sense that I think the gathering was, I think, at least close to 80 to 100 people at the auditorium. Yeah, so I think that was very significant because you get to see different leaders, different community partners, different startup coming together to share more about what they wanted to do for God. Yeah, I enjoy the space and I enjoy every encounter that I meet. Finding, knowing, and also growing with a spiritual community in this missional space. Yeah, especially for missional startups who want to journey together with Christ, with God. So I think DM360 has actually provided this space for missional startups to come together to know more about what they can do for God. Yeah. So I think finding a good, finding the right community will be very important. Yeah.